Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review as well as a demo of the brand new Huda Beauty Haze Liquid Matte Minis liquid lipstick set. So basically these have been released to coincide with the brand new Haze Obsessions eyeshadow palettes by Huda Beauty, and these lipsticks have been created to basically complement the shades from that palette. They come in mini form rather than full size, which I'm slightly disappointed about because I actually really love Huda Beauty's liquid lipsticks. I think they're actually one of the best on the market, and I've tried quite a few of them. And there are 3 limited edition shades in here as well as 1 permanent shade. So these come in this hazy kind of plastic packaging, and then when you open it up inside you can see all 4 of the liquid lipsticks in mini size. So let me just read to you what it says off of the website. First off, for all 4 lipsticks it costs £29, and they are 1.9 mil, 0.064 fluid ounces each. They are quite small, to be fair, but generally what I found in the past by getting some of these, they actually do last fairly long. Again, it's completely down to usage. If you use them all the time, they'll finish up quickly, but that goes with any kind of product in general. So it says that created in celebration of the all-new Huda Beauty Haze Obsessions palettes, this Haze Mini Liquid Matte Kit stars a quad of complementary neutral shades. Non-drying, featherweight, densely pigmented, and with a stunning suedette finish. There's a reason why the liquid matte formulas are unanimously adored. The silky formula applies like a lip gloss, then dries in moments, cloaking your pouch with a smooth, kiss-resistant veil of vibrant colour that won't smudge, flake or transfer. Enriched with nourishing ingredients, this set unites 4 shades of the world-worshipped formula. There's the shade Venus, which is the permanent shade, Legend, Billionaire and Savage. Now, for those of you that have never used Huda Beauty's liquid lipsticks before, let me just give you a little bit of a review just based on what they've said. Firstly, every single claim that they've made is 100% correct. Their liquid lipsticks are definitely, as I've already said, one of the best on the market. Non-drying, they are completely non-drying. Featherweight, cannot feel them. I've got one on my lips right now. I'm wearing the shade Billionaire, the deepest shade. Featherweight, completely can't feel them on the lips. Densely pigmented, this is 1 layer, and with all the other ones I've only ever had to use 1 layer, and with a stunning suedette finish. So yeah, it definitely feels like suede on the lips. It doesn't feel drying, it doesn't feel cakey, I cannot feel anything. And it has got a suede-ish kind of texture. It's not completely matte, but that's what makes it so comfortable and so unique. It says that the silky formula applies like a lip gloss, then dries in moments. Yes, it does. It's got a very, very liquidy, runny texture to it, to the point where when you're applying it, and if your lips are over a certain size, it does get on your teeth, so you have to do that whole thing quite a few times before it dries. And even once it's completely dry, you can still manipulate it slightly if you want to, which doesn't always happen with other liquid lipstick brands because theirs are overly matte and overly drying, so they can't be kind of touched up while you're still in the middle of doing it. With a smooth, kiss-resistant veil of vibrant colour that won't smudge, flake or transfer. Like, this is the deepest shade, right? And I've just had it on for about 10 minutes. Nothing's come off. Doesn't come off, you see that? Nothing. There's nothing there. Absolutely excellent quality, doesn't come off, doesn't feel uncomfortable, feels amazing on the lips. Only 1 layer is needed. A little bit goes a really long way in that respect, and personally I think this collection is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I love all of the shades. They're all absolutely stunningly beautiful shades. They will go beautifully with the Haze Obsessions eyeshadow palettes. For example, what I'm wearing on my eyes today is the khaki Haze Obsessions eyeshadow palette, just to give you guys a real life example of how these shades will complement one of the eyeshadow palettes at least. Now that I've given you my 10 out of 10 for the quality and the texture of the lipstick and everything and anything that goes with it, again, even the doe foot applicator that comes with it, very easy to apply, very simple and straightforward, not overly complicated like the Fenty Beauty one, which has a nib. Like, you know, I like straightforward and simple. That works with all lip shapes. Now let's get into each one of these shades individually as I do a demo while I'm doing it. So the first one I'm going to be showing you guys is the shade called Venus. This is the one that is pre-existing, part of their permanent collection. Now, as they've already stated, this collection is very neutral toned. The lipsticks are neutral toned, and Venus happens to be one of those. It's a nude with greyish kind of undertones. It looks very nice on the skin. It's got a nice consistency. However, this is one of the lipsticks that annoys me slightly, and that's not a criticism of the brand Huda Beauty. That's just the shade in general and how it works for liquid lipsticks. Once it settles on the lips, it does sit within the lines of your natural lips, and it accentuates them, and it looks a lot more obvious. Also with this one, you generally have to wear 2 coats because it is that see-through. I don't personally tend to do that, but it just depends on how more you want the color to kind of show up on your lips. So out of all of these, I would say this is my least favorite, but again, a lot of people already have it as part of their permanent collection. So most people, I would say, are probably going to buy this for the actual other 3 limited edition ones. Now let's move on to the next shade, which is called Legend. This is an absolutely stunning pink shade. It's a neutral toned pink, so it's not too warm, it's not too cool. It would go well with all skin tones. It's got a lovely thickish kind of texture, not as runny as Venus. What you will notice is that the deeper the shade is when it comes to Huda Beauty lipsticks, the less runny the texture is. However, that does not make this horrible on the lips, that it doesn't interfere with anything. It doesn't go cakey or crack or flake or anything like that. It's just slightly thicker, and that's just something I wanted to make you guys aware of. It looks beautiful on the lips. It looks stunning on all skin tones, and this is definitely one of my favorite shades out of all 4 of these. Let's move on to the shade called Savage. This is another one of my favorites in this collection. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like a deep mauvey taupe sort of color. It's got that hint of purple to it, but it's still a neutral shade. This is one of the kind of lipsticks that I tend to wear when I'm going for a more cool toned purple sort of look. I've worn this with the Purple Haze Obsessions palette. It looks absolutely stunning. It's another shade that would look amazing on all skin tones, but obviously it will show up differently depending on what your natural lip color is. However, I think this is absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. It's quite understated, yet it's still quite bold, and it's a very unique shade. The next one I'm going to show you guys, and the final one, is called Billionaire. This is the one that I'm actually wearing in this video today. It's a deep, rich, neutral toned brown shade. Absolutely stunning. This one has definitely been created to go very nicely with the khaki palette, which is why I'm wearing it on my lips today. This one has definitely got the most dense and thickish kind of texture. However, again, 1 coat is needed for full opaque coverage. If you were to layer it, then maybe you would have issues, but you shouldn't really have to, as long as you're applying 1 thick-ish kind of layer. Even it out, smooth it out, and it looks absolutely stunning. So that's it for the demo of the liquid lipsticks. What else can I say? To remove it, you need an oil-based makeup remover because they do stay on the lips very, very nicely. Even after I've worn it for 12 hours on my lips, the most that happens is a little bit of fading. And then what happens with other kind of liquid lipsticks is when that fading happens after 12 or so hours, or maybe less, and when you try to kind of touch it up and reapply it, it becomes really thick and awful, and you can feel it on the lips. That does not happen with these. The other day, I think I went out and I was wearing the shade called Savage, and I'd had it on my lips for 12 hours because I remember I wore it from 8 and then I went out at 8 o'clock in the evening. I didn't get a chance to redo my makeup, so I just needed to touch up this lipstick because after 12 hours, it had faded slightly around the edges, but nothing that looked too awful, and it was almost like I had applied it completely fresh. You couldn't tell that it was a reapplication. It didn't feel uncomfortable on the lips. It didn't feel like I had 2 layers on my lips, and that's another reason why I give these liquid lipsticks a 10 out of 10. They're absolutely excellent, and I love this collection. My only request to Huda will be stop releasing these limited edition ones and please release them in full size. I think that her liquid lipsticks are one of the best, and she often releases small ones, or I remember over Christmas, I think last year, was like a limited edition reddish pink one. Why not release that as a permanent shade? Consumers such as myself would definitely lap it up. I absolutely love these liquid lipsticks. Cannot recommend them highly enough. So that's it for my review of the Huda Beauty Haze Liquid Matte Minis liquid lipstick set. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.